guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very exciting unboxing. I have a Longchamp piece that is hard to find, and I never thought I would say that. I feel like Longchamp is fairly easy to source. Like anytime I've wanted a Longchamp piece, I've gone to the Holt Renfrew or to Farfetch and I've just purchased it. It's being kind of easy peasy. However, this one was hard to find, and it wasn't a couple months ago. So I do have a little story about that as well. I talked to the associate at Holt Renfrew and she kind of let me know about this handbag, but this is for my mom. It's for her Mother's Day present. I'm filming this on Saturday. So when you see this, Mother's Day will be the day after. I hope that everybody has a wonderful Mother's Day, whether you're a pet mom, a human mom, a great aunt or something like that. I hope that everyone has a special Mother's Day. And let's get into this because, like I said, I'm really excited to show you this. I had to order this from the Longchamp site. So this is my first time actually getting anything from the Longchamp site. So my other handbags that I bought have been from Holt Renfrew. That's one of the only places that you can get Longchamp bags here in Vancouver. There's no freestanding sort of Longchamp store. And then my other ones are from Farfetch. But I ordered from the Longchamp site because that was the only place that I could get this handbag, which is wild to me. But let's open it up. Like I said, it is for my mom, so I don't want to destroy it. But here is the packaging that it comes in. I do appreciate that they package it really nicely, so I don't really need to wrap it. And like I said, I do want to be pretty careful as I undo this. I should take a picture. Actually, let me take a picture of how they wrapped it so that I know how to do it when I have to rewrap it for my mom. Here we go. Like I said, I don't want to ruin it because, like I said, this is not for me. This is a gift for my mom. My mom is the pickiest person in the world when it comes to anything. So she had sent me a picture of this handbag. So this is the Small Energy Tote. I think that's what it's called. It has a crossbody strap. So fun fact, I bought this handbag a couple of years ago. I'll link the video here. It was in the color Hawthorn, and it's when they first came out with this version, and it had the strap. So it has, this should have a crossbody strap. Let's look first. But it had a crossbody strap, exact same as this, but it wasn't detachable. Okay, so here is the strap. You can see the strap on this one is adjustable. The other one was too, but it wasn't detachable, which they upgraded it. I'm not sure when they upgraded it because I was able to see the old version still on sale through, I want to say it was through Farfetch actually. Have this crossbody strap, which you can put on. Ooh, it's a little bit tricky. There we go. But you can also remove it. So you can wear this, I guess, a few different ways. So you can decide to wear it just kind of carrying it handheld. You can wear it as a shorter shoulder bag, or you can wear it as a crossbody. And so my mom is so picky when it comes to handbags. She generally likes leather. Like leather is like her go-to. She really likes Coach handbags, but she has this Le Sport sack, and I think I mentioned it before, that she's had forever, and she loves it. So when it's pouring rain, which it often does in Vancouver, and she walks everywhere, she rarely drives, and so when she's walking, she wants something lightweight, something that's like water resistant. So she always uses this Le Sport sack, but she sent me a picture of this handbag. So I hope she likes it. I think you can return this. I think Longchamp said you pay like a $5 kind of like return fee, but it's so cute. It is the Longchamp, like I said, the Small Energy Tote. Now I have the Large Energy Tote, as you can see here. I picked this one up, I want to say a couple of months ago. It's completely full right now, as you can kind of see. I like this one because, as you can see, it does not sag. So the traditional one like really bags out, whereas this one doesn't. It's, like I said, it's pretty full because I have all my work stuff in there. But this one was so hard to find. So when I bought this large size from Holt Renfrew a couple of months ago, they had this one in stock. They had it in this black, as well as, I want to say it's Vervan or Verbena. I don't know. I think it's different in different countries, but it's like a light minty green. And I thought, oh, that's cute. And I remembered like, oh, I had that bag at one point, but I was like, oh, it's actually removable now. That's really cool. And so when my mom said this to me, I would say probably about a month ago, I was like, okay, I'll get it for her for Mother's Day, but I'll get it closer to the date so that if she does want to return it, she can. So I was like, I'll purchase it a couple weeks, before Mother's Day. when I looked at Holt Renfrew, the black was then sold out online, and the green was in stock. And I was like, I know she doesn't like the green. I kid you not, the next day I went onto the site. I was like, maybe they refreshed, like restocked or whatever. The green was then sold out. I was like, what is going on? And I checked, you can check all the Holt Renfrews across Canada. It was sold out everywhere. And so I went in store. I was like, maybe they have it in store. Maybe there's something going on. And there's a beautiful new like Longchamp setup at the Holt Renfrew in Vancouver. And I spoke to an associate. I don't think she works for Longchamp. It's actually the same one that I got this one from, but she is usually in that department, but she also sells like the La Mer handbags. It's a lot of the contemporary brands are kind of all scattered together. And she said that this is one of the most popular handbag sizes from Longchamp when it comes to like the crossbody. So she was saying that they completely sold out, and it was sold out across Canada, and that's really hard to find. So then I went to Farfetch. And I also kid you not, it had been in stock because I had seen them after my mom had sent this to me. I had seen them and it was sold out. The only version they had was the old version, and that was highly discounted. I think it was down to $240. This is regular $380 in Canada. So it was down to $240, but I knew my mom wanted the detachable strap. I was curious, so I went to the Nordstrom US site, and they were also sold out of the handbag. They do have one in stock, but it's the old style, and it's the larger version of the handbag, and it says it's a popular item, but it's not the detachable one. This is Bloomingdale's. They're sold out as well as Neiman Marcus was also sold out. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys tell me, is this like so popular now that everybody wants it? I think it's a really good size. It does not fit a laptop. In my original video, I showed that. I think the size is the exact same. This is the medium, and then this is the small. So you can see that there is a size difference. Obviously, this is a short handle, but there is a size difference between the two. And then they have the extra small in sale, which is so cute. The extra small is similar in size to this one, a little bit bigger. I have quite a few Longchamps now, but this one was sold out. So I think it's really hard to find. I would highly recommend the Energy over the regular Longchamp Le Pliage, only because this fabric is way more resilient. It's way thicker. It's not that much heavier, I'd say, at all. It's just a lot thicker. You can really see like the fabric, I want to say grains, but it's not grains. You can see like the lines of the fabric as opposed to the regular one, which is really lightweight, but it's just not as hardy and not as strong. So I'd highly recommend the Energy line over the classic Longchamp Le Pliage, but it also has like this waterproof kind of seal over the zipper so no water can get in, but highly, highly recommend this. So let me show you this really quickly. It has the silver hardware, which I love. The other difference is this zipper pull here. So the traditional Longchamp doesn't have that kind of zipper pull. So if you like this kind of look, it's a little bit sporty, then this is definitely the one to go for. And then it's all silver hardware. There's like cute little logos on the both sides. The inside is very reminiscent to my large Longchamp. It has one large pocket, there's just the info, one large pocket, the same size as the other one, and then one smaller pocket on the other side. But other than that, it is kind of like a little black hole. You would definitely need an organizer. With my Longchamp one here, I do have an organizer in here. Let me show you really quick. I have this pouch, which is from Adidas, however you want to say it. And basically this houses all of my wallet, my keys, like my little Louis Vuitton. I keep like my makeup and stuff in here. This one I keep like my gift cards and other stuff in. So this is so perfect because it's pretty thin and it will just fit into any tote bag. But I have, like I said, just really, really been loving this tote. Highly recommend it. For size reference, again, between the two, the small versus the medium. The medium can hold a laptop pretty easily. I have the MacBook Air, which I believe is 13 inches, and it fits in really nice and easy. No issues at all. Obviously, it fits in my large, but let me show you in the small. So the small, ooh, is this one different? Maybe this does fit. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so this is the same issue I was having with the other one. So it fits in, but it is a little bit kind of crooked. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. See how it juts out on one side, and I'm not exactly sure why it does that. I think because the base of the handbag here isn't quite long enough. So I guess it does fit in, but you wouldn't be able to kind of close it. Would you be able to close it? No, you can't close it. One side is always going to jut out just because my MacBook Air is a little bit longer at the bottom, but it would definitely fit an iPad. My mom is retired, so she doesn't need to take a laptop with her, but I think that this is a really good sort of everyday size. It's just so cute. I hope that she likes it. And again, let me show you size differences. So again, compared to the medium, compared to like the little pouch, and then compared to the large size. So I do like that they changed the style and they made this detachable because it just makes way more sense. If you just want to carry it as a handheld and you don't want to have that extra kind of like not unremovable or non-removable strap, it looks messy that way. So I feel like when you have the strap that's like just joined on, you can really only wear it crossbody. You can't really tuck the strap in. So I do appreciate that they updated the version of this handbag and they made this removable, because with the little mini pouch, as you can see here, I got this little attachment off Amazon. It doesn't match, I didn't realize. So the hardware is silver, but this part is gold. And then it comes with a little strap. I don't know where my strap is. It must be somewhere in there. And then you can wear this as a little purse, which I know it went viral a couple of years ago and everyone loved it, but it's just such a cute little idea. I've seen some people go through and make a hole here and put like a grommet in so that they can add a crossbody to the small size. My mom actually saw a video of someone doing that, but I just think that this looks cleaner and it comes with that strap, so you don't need to worry about buying an extra strap, and the strap is gonna match the hardware and everything. So very excited to have this, or not to have this, but to give this to my mom. I just think that this version is very nicely updated. And like I said, I much prefer the Energy line, like this one in particular, to the regular Le Pliage. That is everything. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you next week. Bye.